Hey. Hey, I'm Ziggy Ramo. I'm a musician. This is Satin Pillow Talk with St. Kel. My dad's Aboriginal Solomon Islander, and then my mum is Scottish, like throwback Portuguese, and then I guess I'm Australian. I don't know, I feel like I've kind of lived in a place of just like nowhere, nothingness. Kind of like the upside down. Music is expression for me, trying to make sense of it all. One of my favorite quotes is like, art is used when truth is too painful or too confusing. So for me, it's just like, yeah, a way to sort everything out in my head. My parents are super dope. Jackie, Scott, you're dope, love you. Yeah, they were just everything for me. Like they created a space that I felt that I belonged and that I was accepted. And that's like really big, you know, they brought us up with music in the house all the time. I think like their love for music really impacted me. My dad is like dope on guitar though. He's like really talented, and then his dad was like phenomenal keys player. And unfortunately I didn't get like either of that, so yeah, I don't know. Well, my dad's family all sing and stuff, and again, I didn't really like get that, so thanks Dad. But it's kind of like my armor in a way, and I love it. I really identify with it because I feel like growing up disconnected from a lot of my culture, I felt, I think, connection to it through my hair. My mum probably played like the biggest role in like my journey with my hair, and she's white. She always like cut our hair, and then she kind of just showed us the ropes. Shampoo every so often, conditioner, and that's kind of like what I've lived by. I went to like a school that like you had to like have short hair, so like I had to like cut my hair off, but I liked cutting my hair. It was like freeing also in a way. A lot of people project things onto you and your hair. I think there will be a point where I wake up and I just shave my head again. If someone touches your hair and you're like, please don't do that, they kind of think it's like flirting, and it's like not. I feel like I wear my hair up actually like the majority of the time, because when I'm out in a space, I just like don't want people to bother me. I like that like people think it's like cool, but like also like just like don't fetishize. Fetish is such a weird word. What? It's hell basic. I'm like so basic, and I feel bad because I feel like I've had people with curly hair ask like, what do you do? I comb it in the shower when it's wet, and I don't do that enough. Like I don't. And then I put conditioner in it in the shower when I comb it. And then, yeah, like I get out of the shower, and then while it's wet, I put in conditioner, and then I live my life. But I want to do more, but I don't know, I feel embarrassed. Dye my hair for sure. So I like being really playful. I feel like I'd also like make it more feminine. I really like playing within that space, because I think like Western masculinity is hell trash. Any hairstyle that'll make me more feminine. Oh my God, I'm gonna do that whole word thing again, yo. Where I grew up was kind of outside the confines of like Western masculinity, and then when I was like introduced to it, I just thought, oh, I don't like this. So anything I can kind of do to make other men uncomfortable is nice. I like that. The world, yes, to like everything. We're so far from like having important conversations, because it's like within our nature to wanna yell and be heard. One of my friends said this literally last night. Inclusivity is understanding when your voice doesn't have to be the loudest. It's a lot, like I think we still have a long way to go, but day by day, you know. Toxic masculinity, like especially within hip hop. Growing up, hip hop was like a very important part of my life, because I felt it brought a voice to a narrative that I was experiencing, but it also like made me uncomfortable and like ashamed of the way we were engaging with our masculinity. To be telling a narrative of like oppression and then dragging people down, furthering forces of oppression to other groups of people is just disgusting. So many problems just come back to like men being insecure. Look at suicide rates amongst men, and it's like we'd rather kill ourselves than talk about our insecurities and feelings. The privileged often request the oppressed to do their emotional labor for them, and we as men are in a privileged position to hold power in a lot of space. The dialogue often is about like how women can monitor their actions to comfort our lack of willingness to do emotional labor. So for me, this song is like really important because it's like we as men need to be having dialogue amongst ourselves. Like, I hate the term like good guy. Like, a good guy is someone who's like not outwardly misogynistic and like might be open to listening to women talk about feminism and not just be like, oh, that's terrible. We have such a low standard for like men, and it's just not okay. Like, we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We have to educate ourselves. We have to reconnect to our compassion and our femininity. Like, it's duality, it's within all of us. So to me, it's just really important because I have a platform and I feel like it's really important to have these conversations. Yep. Yes, thank you. Oh, I'd recognize that sound, that's a lid for sure. I feel like I've eaten this flavor of ice cream. That's, it's a conditioner. Nailed it. Next one, let's go, yo. Can I phone a nostril friend or a nostril cousin? So caramel, definitely caramel. I'm gonna look. Oh, yo. Yo. This is creamy curl cleanser. Oh, and is it coconut as well? Like it says.
But it is.
Yeah, the ice cream that I eat is coconut based and it has caramel in it.
I'll take that up here.
Thank you so much. Like, this is gonna sound like an excuse, but I kind of do have a little bit of a cold. So, peppermint. Also, ice cream, but I'm pretty sure that's peppermint. It's a conditioner. Nailed it. Oh, of course, because oil's runny. Mint almond oil. See, almonds, food also. Soybean, almond oil, peppermint oil. All things, like I eat soybeans, I eat almonds, I drink peppermint tea. Which is like, I feel like I've heard this and I feel like it makes sense, but it's like, you should be able to eat what you put on your skin. My name's Ziggy Ramo and you've been watching Satin Pillow Talk.